The finals were done as far as the format for the fans that weren't able to attend, done very poorly. Being sponsored by Red Bull, the live feed camera angle was absolutely trash, which is true. The logo placement and the live feed angle made it hard to see certain tricks, especially the last trick for the whole series where Monica did her nollie tray flip against Alexis Bloom. Berrics did a shred of respect for keeping the first 3 missed kickflips in there, though. I did comment on the Berrics live stream, though, because I was trying to watch it. I did comment and said, you better keep the first 3 kickflips that were missed in the actual video when you upload it. Not that they listen to me or anything, but it's more of just like, don't just try to 86 those, because that was horrible. That was embarrassing. Because, I mean, these women are pro, right? You missed the first 3. And that's a redemption game. That's not even in the finals yet. And, I mean, even with that, the redemption game was Alexis versus Jen, right? The redemption game was not very good for getting hyped up, both for the crowd's enthusiasm at times, the overhype of easy tricks.
Hey. Woo! I am the tiger! Whoa! It's good, it's good! Best varial flip I've seen. Oh!
They just wanted to see tricks landed, and for just how many misses of tricks there were during the latter half of the game. Constant misses of Alexis' tricks led to her noticeably getting pissed off. That, to me, was hilarious because she literally let it get to the best of her.
Deep breaths, Alexis. I love you. We're good. It was a great recovery, all right? Let's go, Alexis! Stand by my call. I'm gonna get beat up after this. I love you so much.
So how does it feel to be back in the Women's Battle of the Berrics Finals night?
Feels good. I was really mad a minute ago. Now I'm happy.
What are you going to use to like get you through it to get to the final position?
The same stuff I just did. And maybe some other things, I don't know.
Really specific, yeah.
Yeah, flat ground trick. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
The referee was being very much like the game for PJ Ladd versus Mike Mo in their final for Battle of Berrics 5.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Ricky. Sick shit. Minor tricks. PJ. Mike Mo. Mike Mo. Come on, man. Hey. Let's get everybody good. Hey.
And being too loud too often, was screaming, yelling.
Get pumped! Hey! Hey! Woo! I am the tiger! Oh! Woo! Woo!
And then just kind of trying to support Alexis when she's getting pissed off. And, you know, even with her saying, this is the first women's battle, but we're going to be here all night.
We're gonna be here all night! What I like to see!
You can see the guys on the court, they don't care. They're not enthusiastic at all about it, and it's sad. Jen, she was trying to clown too much.
This is flat ground only, but that doesn't mean that anything on flat ground counts.
She really was. It's just like, I get that you're trying to be funny, but I mean, maybe she's getting that because she hangs out with P-Rod, because she's on, you know, she's Flo for Primitive, and he likes to clown around quite a bit. But the thing is, P-Rod can back it up. You know, he really can back it up, and especially under pressure. So it's just like, I don't get if you're trying, like, you're trying to be funny. Instead of just trying, how about just be funny? That's the difference. That's the main key thing when it comes to wanting to get laughs. That game was just trash. That was a terrible first game. So Monica versus Lacey, the semifinal. I thought it was a good game. Monica came to the game very prepared and practiced a lot, and she came in heavy with the nollie and the switch tricks. Very few, if any, more than just one like regular and fakey trick, but she really came into the game very well prepared. I think she learned a lesson from being beat by Christiana, where Christiana went very basic on a lot of the tricks and she got beat. The only two things I would have reversed for that game was Lacey's nollie inward heel flip counting, and then them kind of going at Monica Torres's nollie big flip, the first one, because I mean there was a little bit of toe drag, but as far as the cleanliness and like how good it looked, it was great. And then her second one kind of looked like Lacey's nollie inward heel flip that counted. And again, that one, the referee is funny because when they looked at the nollie big flip, she even, when she watched it, I think I might have saw a little bit of toe drag. I wasn't really paying attention.
Let's see. Thought I saw some toe drag maybe. Yeah. Oh, reach eye, yeah.
It's like, this is the first women's battle of the Berrics. You're the referee. Shouldn't you be paying attention? Especially with how big and important this whole series is supposed to be. Shouldn't it, just being even the first women's battle of the Berrics, keep your attention enough to watch? I don't know. Samaria versus Alexis semifinal, another good game. Samaria, she's able to do tricks very proper, and she made them look really good. Especially her tray flip and her impossible was done very, very well. And her half cup flip was amazing. And then, Alexis, one thing I really like about her skating is she is able to level her tricks really well, especially her heel flip, just noticeably for that game. Her heel flip was really, really done well. And she is really good at frontside flips, at least in my opinion. I really like the way that she does them. When it comes to doing a really good flatground one, where you can tell it was a kick flip, 180, it wasn't like hard flip-ish kind of, frontside flip. She does them really, really well. So, great game. She just able to best Samaria that day with the fakey backside flip. So, good for her. And she's able to advance to the finals. Then you have Samaria and Lacey for third place. This is probably the best game as far as the length and the quality and kind of the gradual progression buildup of the harder tricks. This is definitely my favorite game because Samaria really shined in this game. Lacey really shined in this game. And the tricks were done very proper by both. And there were not as many misses as far as like the last game. Samaria was trying to big flip and unfortunately got the best of her. And this one, again, still kind of caught up to her because I think she just wanted to land it for the sake of landing it. I don't really think at this point she cared to be third, fourth, doesn't matter. She just was having fun. But when she did her tricks, it was really, really good. Same with Lacey. They both have really good styles, very unique styles, very different styles. And it's almost like Samaria skates with a lot of power and Lacey skates with more finesse. And so it was great to see both of them kind of compete and to be able to show their styles individually. Then you have the final game, which was Monica versus Alexis, which very short by comparison to the last one. And Monica just came in guns blazing. And she was able to figure out Alexis's weaknesses and mostly just kind of sticking to the same strategy she had for the prior game, just same trick lineup. And it just, added up for it was a K, A, T, S was the switch shove it, but it really built up the letters until Monica did the nollie tray, which Alexis, she just was struggling to land anything on offense. And unfortunately that was her demise because once Monica landed it, game over. So, overall, when it came to the whole layout as far as everything going, for the first women's battle of the Berrics, this set the bar, hopefully learned how to manage something like this, and especially how to present it to the world. With how important this was and still is to women's skateboarding, I still stand by thinking it would have been more productive to have lesser to not known names in the contest that were very strong at flatground skating, to whom could have set up the contest series stronger from the beginning. I know a lot of those women did their best and tried to make it entertaining and fun, but still, with so much of an audience judging this contest against women's skateboarding as a whole, against men's skating, and thinking that if the Berrics has them there, they must be the best. This series hopefully will only go up from here. So kind of like a lot of Street League, where people think, oh, if they're in Street League, they must be the best. They're consistent. They're marketable. Doesn't mean that they're the best. as far as just to a general audience that doesn't really know skateboarding. I am throwing judgment as well. I'm not innocent to having my thoughts come across as negative to certain aspects, but overall, I think this has gotten people's attention as far as the talent, but the Berrics needs to manage this better, and with that, it will only get better from there. Not selling out to giving others control over seeing the event will help to not only get an audience, but to help keep the audience, as I watched as much as I could, but the gapping between games and terrible angle made it incredibly difficult to watch and to pay attention to. And hope all the women who are a part of this the best with their skating. Congrats to Monica for winning and getting $10,000 and being crowned the first women's Battle of the Berrics champ. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, it sounds kind of like a hater video for a lot of it, but everyone has an opinion. I wanted to put mine out there just by anybody who really cares. If you care about it, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you like the content and want to see more, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, be notified whenever a new video goes up. And if you like this video, please give it a like and a share. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.